She walked past her father again, not noticing the way his eyes glistened, not hearing the silent plea behind his trembling lips, not caring about the tears that slowly slid down his face. Because to her, he was just being dramatic. He was just too much. Until the day she found his last letter. A letter that shattered her heart and changed her forever. Her name was Claire, a young woman full of dreams, chasing life at full speed. She had friends who made her laugh. She had goals that kept her awake at night. She had a world that seemed too wide to ever stop for anyone. And then there was her father, an old man worn out by years of sacrifice, his hands calloused from labor, his back bent from carrying burdens that weren't even his. But his heart, oh, his heart was soft, too soft for the harshness of life. Every time Claire looked at him, she saw weakness. She saw someone who didn't keep up with her world, someone who didn't understand her pace, her choices, her desires. She never admitted it aloud, but in her heart, she felt embarrassed by him. Her father tried. He tried to bridge the gap. He would wait up for her at night, even when his tired body begged for sleep. He would ask about her day, even when she brushed him off with one-word answers. He would sit at the dinner table, hoping to talk, but she was too busy scrolling through her phone. And when his eyes filled with tears, she thought he was just being emotional. When his voice cracked, she told herself he was exaggerating. After all, fathers weren't supposed to cry, right? The distance grew. Days turned into weeks. Weeks turned into months. And slowly, a wall rose between them. He no longer asked her to sit and eat with him. He no longer waited at the door to greet her. Instead, he sat quietly in his old chair, staring at nothing. Sometimes he would whisper her mother's name that Claire's mother had passed years ago, and he carried that wound in silence. But Claire didn't notice. She didn't see the loneliness eating him alive. She didn't hear the silent cry that filled the empty house, because she was too busy chasing everything else, except the one who had given her everything. One evening, Claire came home late again. Her father was sitting at the kitchen table, an old photo album spread open before him. She rolled her eyes, frustrated that he was waiting up. "Dad, why are you still awake? Go to bed." He looked at her with tears brimming in his eyes. "Claire, can you just sit with me for a while? Just tonight." But she was tired. She had deadlines. She had friends texting her. She didn't want to deal with his emotions. "Not tonight, Dad. I can't." And she walked away. She didn't see the way his shoulders slumped. She didn't see the way his hand trembled as he closed the album. She didn't see the tears that fell freely that night. The next morning, she found him, her father, lifeless in his chair, his hand clutching something tightly against his chest. Her scream filled the house. Her world collapsed in an instant. But when she pried open his hand, she found a letter addressed to her. With shaking hands, she opened it, and as her eyes traced each line, her soul broke into pieces. "My dearest Claire, if you're reading this, it means my time has come. I don't want you to cry for me. I only want you to remember me. I know you think I am weak. I know you think I hold you back. But everything I ever did, every scar, every sacrifice, was for you. When your mother left this world, you became my reason to breathe. Every morning, I woke up for you. Every night, I prayed for you. I know you are busy, my child, but sometimes I wish for just a few minutes of your time. Just one meal together. Just one walk. Just one laugh like the old days. I am sorry if I asked for too much. I am sorry if my tears made you uncomfortable. But those tears were filled with love. If you remember nothing else, remember this. You are my pride, my joy, my everything. And even if you never noticed me, I always noticed you. I always loved you until my very last breath." Claire couldn't finish reading. The paper slipped from her hands. She fell to her knees, clutching her chest as if to stop her heart from breaking apart. The memories flooded back. His voice, his smile, his tears, all the moments she ignored, all the times she brushed him aside, all the chances she lost forever. She cried for hours. She begged for one more day, one more hug, one more chance to say, "I love you." But it was too late. Her father's last letter was all she had left, and it was both a gift and a wound that would never fully heal. Days passed. The house was empty now, but his presence lingered everywhere. The chair where he used to sit, the album he used to hold, the letter she kept close to her heart. Claire changed after that. She started noticing the people around her. She listened when someone spoke. She held on tighter to those she loved, because she learned the hardest way possible. That time doesn't wait, and love left unspoken becomes regret that haunts forever. My friend, if you're listening to this, don't wait. Don't ignore the tears of those who love you. Don't brush aside the ones who sit silently, waiting for your attention, because one day they won't be there anymore. And the words you refuse to say, the time you refuse to give, will become the heaviest burden you'll ever carry. Love is fragile. Life is short. But your presence, your kindness, your time could mean the world to someone who has given you theirs. So today, call your father, call your mother, call that person who sits quietly in the background. Tell them you love them, because tomorrow might be too late. She ignored her father's tears until she saw his last letter. Don't make the same mistake. Don't wait until love becomes a memory. Cherish them while you still can. Don't wait until it's too late. Cherish your loved ones today. Subscribe for more stories that touch the heart and reveal life's lessons. Share this video if you believe love should never go unspoken. Leave a comment. What would you say if you had one more chance with someone you lost?